I have a question. Do they in the future DQs, do they remove the flashing effect from every spell and random encounter, or at least dull it? Because I think I'm about to throw up. So I have to wait until I'm done with the NES games before they get toned down. Hey, look, they all got focus fired onto... Okay, I guess they... Okay. I don't even want to play this garbage anymore. I just want to stop. I just don't want to fucking play this absolute nightmare garbage heap. What the fuck is wrong with this game? I'm so sick of just rolling the dice as I go into this dungeon, hoping I can actually get through it. Like, if I felt grinding would actually matter, I would grind. That's what I did in DQ1, you know? It's like, oh, hey, these enemies are above me, the game wants me to grind. Sure, no problem, I'll grind. But, like, there's nothing in this game that like, I could grind enough to make grinding feasible. Because I would need to fight, like, I would need to grind for literal days to make a difference. And it just, my RNG just seems to be getting worse and worse and worse, you know? What a trash heap. To make you get this far in a game and then just pull the rug out from underneath you. Like, ha, it was manageable up until now, get wrecked. It feels like I have essentially the best, if not very close to the best, gear in the game on Honk. You know, full Erdrick, right? It's gotta at least be very good. And I'm still taking, like, pretty fucking huge hits from these enemies. Maybe it's just that my level up sucked. It did feel like my level up sucked. Oh, I can actually... Oh my god. Well, I can actually sneak through to the stairs from the beginning, but... I goofed on one tile, and back we go. I have no idea, Quino. Buying NES games with the, like, complete in-box stuff is very expensive. And these old DQ games were already pretty pricey, aside from one, of course. I think it was this one. I think I died here last time, and I don't remember being able to choose left or right here. Looks like this is the next hub of failing to go the right way, though. At least they give you that. It's a small pittance. If Honk were alive, I could actually fight this, but I'm just gonna fail to run away a whole bunch of times and slowly whittle my HP down. Really don't think Repel's doing anything for me. Maybe Repel increases your runaway chance. That could be a possibility. Doubtful, though. Made it out, but... Jesus. Oh my god. That's a cute amount of damage. I could literally see the shrine right there. 5 steps away. There's no bright side to that Drac. There's zero bright side. I'd like to say there was a bright side to it, but I had already gotten basically to the end of it anyway. I had one path that I finalized on which was the right way or not right or wrong way. Like, I died on the last selection anyway. I know you're trying. I know, man. It's not your fault. This game is just really shit. You know, despite all the stupidity of this game, I was actually enjoying it up until this cave. I really was. I was having a really good time with it despite searching the world endlessly, going to every town 15 times and talking to every NPC just to try and find a vague hint to search a random tile. And this cave just ruined everything. It just completely ruined everything with this game. Like, but that's not what I'm talking about, Neko. I'm saying, like, the previous everything in this game, despite being total, like, ridiculous expectation of where to go and how to find stuff, was fine, because it was just that NES silliness. But, like, this is next level dumb. It's long, it's stupid, it's punishing, it's got every bad game design mechanic you can imagine, all thrown into a single dungeon, and along with it that. Like, it's just... It's absurd how stupid this dungeon is, regardless of that old 80s design. Here we go. Like, this game being punishing is one thing, you know, yeah, you know, like, there's some kind of steep difficulty stuff here and there, no big deal, you get some armor, grind a little bit. I basically didn't grind at all in this game. Like, a little bit. What the hell, dude? I thought that was fine. But it's just this dungeon. This dungeon. Nothing else. Just this dungeon. Like, everything else about this game is a little expected, aside from, like, finding key items on random spots in the game that you're supposed to search. That's pretty dumb. But it doesn't, like, it doesn't stop you from advancing, you know? It's like you just gotta kind of figure it out or guess a little bit here and there. I mean, like, you can still fight things and kill things and you're fine. This is like... it just feels like this brick wall that you can't get by unless you get lucky and run from every encounter, you know? That's like... That's not interesting to anybody, ever. And then it throws you through this gigantic, ridiculous, stupid maze on top of all of that. Just unbelievable. You know what? There is one saving grace to this dungeon. There's enough uniqueness to each room to know exactly where you are. And you know what's funny? A lot of modern games can't even get that right. How many modern games that just have the same looking hallway room every single turn that you take and you don't know where you are because it all just looks the same? I played a lot of those games recently, you know, that had that kind of dungeon design where it's just a bunch of random hallways. You have no idea where you are in relation to one part of the map or the other. Come on. Oh, I'm getting not lucky anymore. There's 75 MP of heals that I won't be able to get back anymore, even if I do make it out of this fight alive. Well, I didn't make it. Because I didn't get lucky enough. Because I have to fucking literally roll the dice and get lucky just to get through that dungeon. Literally just have to get lucky. What's wrong with FF13 until Grand Pulse? Oh, like FF13. No, FF13 doesn't... Like, FF13 has straight hallways. Or, not really straight hallways, but like it has uninspired looking hallways, but they're still unique, and each room is still unique enough to know to where you know where you are. There's only like 1 or 2 dungeons that like really kind of throw you for a loop as to where you are. That's the one that's just before Grand Pulse, but that's about it. Like, yeah, the world design isn't super great in FF13, but at least it's not it's not that bad. Especially compared to a lot of other games that are actually bad at it. No, FF13 does not fall into that category. Yes, the world design and dungeon design is not very inspired, but at least most of the rooms have at least somewhat of a unique look between one room and the other to make you not completely turn around every time. I'm talking about games where when you get into a battle and then you get out of a battle and you don't know which direction you came from because everything just looks the same. FF13 also has the mechanic where it shows the destination that you came from, which helps minimize that. Thank you, Necrocop, for the 2 months. There you go. Original Die games definitely fall into that category. If it wasn't for Persona 4 having a map, I would actually put Persona 4 in that category. But it gives you a map which forgives it a little bit. Man, if only I was actually fighting stuff right now. All the metal slimes and stuff. I feel like if I were to grind, I would grind in that previous room where it seems like there's a lot of metal slime fights. That's where I'd grind. I've been getting 1000 XP per battle with minimal damage. The rest of the encounters are pretty easy. But I feel like I'm at the end of the game here, and I don't need levels to beat it, I just need to get through this dungeon. That's what it feels like. It feels like I just need to get through this dungeon, and then I can do it. I'm playing the original US release of all of them. That I'll be playing. What's up, Duck? I'm kind of surprised by how much HP Alani has compared to me. I really do feel like I've been getting shafted on the level ups because when Alani has almost as much HP as I do, it's kind of strange. I feel like Alani should have less than Lars. Quotes borked. I turned them off. I was not feeling it.